Guns N' Roses were more dangerous than Nirvana because their danger did not stay inside the songs. Nirvana made alienation historic, but Guns N' Roses turned volatility into a public event. That is the standard. Not who was sadder, but who made rock feel less controllable once the music started. The easy myth is that Nirvana were automatically more dangerous because they destroyed the old rock world. But destruction is not the only kind of danger. Round 1, what makes a band actually dangerous? Nirvana made alienation sound historic. Respect that. They changed rock's mood, uniform, and emotional vocabulary almost overnight in 1991. But Guns N' Roses were more dangerous because their chaos did not just question rock culture, it threatened to consume the whole room. The standard is volatility, not sadness alone. We are judging sound, behavior, performance, fame, and public instability colliding together. By that standard, Guns N' Roses have the stronger case before the argument even reaches the chorus. Appetite arrived July 21st, 1987, already sounding hazardous. Nirvana's danger was emotional exposure, Guns N' Roses added impact, combustion, and public instability. Nirvana made brokenness mainstream, but Guns N' Roses made recklessness mainstream without sanding off its sharpest edges for mass consumption visible. Danger is charisma with no brakes. Round 1 mini verdict, Nirvana threatened comfort, but Guns N' Roses threatened the room every time the music started shaking around them. Round 2, was Nirvana's darkness more dangerous than Guns N' Roses' chaos? Nirvana fans have a serious argument, darkness becomes dangerous when it becomes mainstream language. Nevermind hit number 1 on January 11th, 1992. That proved wounded underground noise could conquer the mainstream and make polished rock suddenly look emotionally overdressed, dishonest, and vulnerable again. But Guns N' Roses sounded hungry, not haunted. Their danger was Appetite moving through amplifiers, not just emotional disgust. Appetite needed 50 weeks to reach number 1 on August 6, 1988, making the rise feel contagious instead of manufactured hype. Nirvana exploded, Guns N' Roses infected. That slow climb matters because Appetite did not flash. It spread through rock culture like a warning nobody stopped humming underground. Nirvana's darkness made listeners feel seen, Guns N' Roses made listeners feel implicated in the danger unfolding around them in public. That turned spectators into active participants. Round 2 mini verdict, Nirvana internalized danger, Guns N' Roses externalized it into public motion. Round 3, which frontman made the room feel less safe? The Cobain counter-argument is obvious. Vulnerability itself can feel dangerous when it attacks rock's heroic armor. Cobain made discomfort feel brave and exposed. He made the hero image look broken before the audience could worship it. But Axl Rose made rooms feel weather-dependent. When his mood shifted, the emotional temperature of the concert shifted with it. He could sound wounded, furious, seductive, paranoid, and victorious before the second chorus even arrived, turning one song into a stadium mood swing. Cobain refused the pose, Axl escalated it. That escalation is exactly what makes a live room feel dangerously unpredictable. Fame did not make Guns N' Roses seem safer, it made them seem even less contained, which is rare at that scale. I mean, Axl lived inside the myth itself. Round 3 mini verdict, Kurt threatened the myth by exposing its weakness. Axl made the myth unstable from the inside out publicly. Round 4, did simplicity hit harder than collision? Nirvana fans argue simplicity made them lethal, and that case is strong. In 2024, Teen Spirit reached diamond status, 10 million certified US units. Nirvana proved a few chords, one scream, and the right silence could flatten an entire era and make polish feel obsolete. Guns N' Roses were chaos with steering. They sounded reckless but not accidental, which is the distinction that decides this round. Mr. Slash made danger elegant. His solos did not just shred, they slithered, cried, and showed teeth without losing melody or menace. Duff brought street-level muscle beneath the glamour. Steven Adler's swing kept the early band loose and human. Izzy Stradlin was the secret fuse, making rhythm guitar feel dirty, lived in, and quietly dangerous beneath the spotlight and swagger underneath. Nirvana hit like broken glass shattering. Round 4 mini verdict, Nirvana mastered subtraction, Guns N' Roses mastered collision without losing the sense of threat in the machinery live. Round 5, which songs escaped containment faster? Nirvana's anthem sounded like Rupture, Guns N' Roses' anthem sounded like Escape with Consequences. Nirvana later reached 13 times platinum in America. So commercial force is not Nirvana's weakness, they sold, shifted, and reshaped the atmosphere. Appetite reached 18 times platinum by September 23, 2008. For a debut, that number feels like takeover. Sweet Child O' Mine softened the band without making them safe, which is the real trick. Paradise City turned escape into a chant while trouble waited behind the curtain. Mr. Brownstone made addiction feel like groove gravity. And that is the twist. Their hooks made dangerous subject matter easier to carry into public without making it feel cleaned up. Danger became singable, which means the threat traveled farther than shock value could ever travel alone through cars, arenas, and bedrooms. Round 5 mini verdict, Nirvana made discomfort famous, Guns N' Roses made danger catchy enough to survive everywhere outside the original scene. Round 6, was refusal more dangerous than excess? Nirvana fans say danger means refusing the industry's script, and their television tension supports that. They made polished media nervous by refusing choreography, polish, and easy smiles on command. Their danger was anti-performance, making the machine look foolish by declining the exact role it assigned them on camera that night. Guns N' Roses had a different live threat. Not just disruption, but combustion at crowd scale. On August 20th, 1988, Donington drew about 107,000 people and 2 fans died during Guns N' Roses' set, a horrifying reminder of scale. That tragedy was not the band's fault, but it revealed the terrifying stakes surrounding their rapid ascent into massive crowds. Nirvana's danger often came from refusal, Guns N' Roses' danger came from excess, nobody reliably contained once the audience got huge. Refusal unsettles systems, but excess threatens to overwhelm those systems from inside. Round 6 mini verdict, Nirvana made television nervous, Guns N' Roses made crowds feel unstable in a larger, physical, public way again. Round 7, who threatened rock culture from the inside? Nirvana changed rock's dress code, that absolutely mattered. They made authenticity the new currency and embarrassed empty spectacle with barely any apology. The concession is real, Nirvana changed what mainstream rock was allowed to look like and admit, especially after 1991 shifted everything. But Guns N' Roses infiltrated the palace. They exposed spectacle while still mastering spectacle, and that is sharper than rejection alone. On September 17, 1991, Guns N' Roses released 2 Illusion albums at once, turning ambition into a commercial gamble with stadium pressure. That was not modest, it was dangerous ambition. Use Your Illusion 2 opened at number 1 with about 770,000 sales that week. Illusion 1 still opened at number 2 with about 685,000 first-week sales, proving their chaos could scale beyond clubs into the marketplace itself. Nirvana rejected the party while Guns N' Roses haunted it from inside the walls. That is infiltration, not rejection. The feared thing becomes desired, marketable, and harder to separate from the spectacle itself over time. Round 7 mini verdict, Nirvana changed the outside, Guns N' Roses corrupted the inside of the old rock temple itself from within. Final verdict, so who was more dangerous? Nirvana's legacy is immense, no hedging there. They made rock more honest, wounded, and suspicious of fame than it wanted to be. But the question is not who mattered more to the 1990s, it is who felt more dangerous as a rock act in motion. By the volatility standard, Guns N' Roses win. Their danger moved outward from songs and rooms and headlines where the whole story became harder to control. They made virtuosity feel criminal, ballads feel unstable, fame feel combustible, and arena rock feel unsafe again without sounding fake or cartoonish. Nirvana told the truth about emptiness. Guns N' Roses made emptiness drive through town at midnight with the headlights on. Nirvana were the more important rupture for alternative culture, but Guns N' Roses were the more dangerous rock band under this standard. One confessed, the other detonated publicly. That is why Appetite era Guns N' Roses carry the stronger danger case.